The Center for Disease states that teaching people about hand washing reduces respiratory illnesses like colds in the general population by 16 to 21%. If someone offered you a way to avoid missed appointments and missed work days due to illnesses, wouldn't you take it? Many diseases and conditions are spread by not washing hands with soap and clean running water. Germs can get onto hands after people use the toilet, change a diaper, handle raw meat, or touch a contaminated object that has been sneezed on. Once germs are on the hands, they can easily be passed from person to person or transferred onto other things like doorknobs or handrails and make people sick. People frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing it. Germs can get into the body through the eyes, nose, and mouth and make us sick. Removing germs by hand washing can help prevent respiratory infections and many other illnesses. Hand washing can reduce respiratory infections up to 20%, therefore reducing the need for antibiotics to counteract these infections. A reduced need for antibiotics also helps with their overuse, which is the single most important factor leading to antibiotic resistance. Hand washing is the single most important thing you can do to keep from getting sick and stop the spread of germs. The Cleveland Clinic reports that all it takes is soap and water, 20 seconds of scrubbing hands and wrists, and then a good rinse. Make sure your children also know the proper way to wash hands because it is important. Making hand washing less of a chore by singing a song while washing makes for sure that the proper length of time was spent on ridding your hands of germs and makes it easier for children. Hand washing should be made a habit early on in life. During winter months, hand washing is even more important because infectious diseases are in season. The steps to proper hand washing are: 1. Wet your hands with clean running water, preferably not hot, and apply soap. Step 2. Lather your soap on your palms, the backs of your hands, your wrists, around and under your fingernails, and between the fingers. Step 3. Rub vigorously for 20 seconds. Step 4. Rinse hands. Step 5. Dry hands with a paper towel or some other type of towel that can be discarded. That way you know that your germs will not be transferred to others. WebMD reports that a program called Operation Stop Cough was started at a military recruit training center in Illinois. As part of the program, recruits were told to wash their hands at least 5 times a day. After 2 years, the hand washing team reported 45% fewer cases of respiratory illnesses compared to those sickness rates of recruits during the year before the program was even started. Even though hand washing is the best way to get rid of germs in most situations, hand sanitizer can be used whenever soap is not available. An alcohol-based sanitizer should contain at least 60% alcohol to be properly effective. Sanitizers do not get rid of all types of germs and may not be of help if hands are visibly soiled, but it is definitely better than nothing. When are the best times for hand washing? Most importantly, after using the bathroom. Not only do you come in contact with your own germs here, you can also come in contact with germs that others have left behind. Before and after preparing foods and before eating is also a good time for hand washing because the blood of some meats may contain germs. Proper hand hygiene is important after sneezing or coughing into your hands. If germs are not immediately addressed at the point of a sneeze, they can be spread by contact of doorknobs or handshaking later. The bottom line is, hand washing is the best way to remove germs, to prevent the spread of germs to others, and to avoid getting sick. Won't you join me in giving a more conscious effort to hand washing our way to a healthier lifestyle?